Welcome to Random Mondays, guys. My name is Emeka Ebeniro. You can call me Play Emeka. My friends call me Fire Emeka because I'm the fire speaker and your personal brand fixer. So, guys, you're welcome to Random Mondays. I'm super excited to be here today. It's such an amazing day. It's a great Monday. And also, for the very first time, yes, guys, our Afrobeat giant Burna Boy, and also Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, Femi Kuti, and Made Kuti have won the Grammy Awards. I know it's not, people argue that, it's not the first time that a Nigerian is winning the Grammy Award. I understand. However, look at it this way. A single artist, Burna Boy, wins Global Album of the Year. Every other person that has won that has won a Grammy, hasn't won, a single performance for a single standalone artist. But Burna Boy has done it. So today on Random Mondays, I'm going to be talking about sharing to you key insights on how you can use branding and strategy to position yourself and win awards just like Burna Boy has done. I know you're excited about that. So we'll be back after this short break. Yes, welcome back from that short break. If you're just joining, this is Random Mondays with me, Emeka Ebeniro. You can call me your fire speaker. I'm also a personal brand fixer, guys. Yes, I'm a personal brand fixer. I've been doing branding and marketing for a long time right now. It's been how many years? About 13 years. 13 years I have been in the branding and marketing space, and I have helped so many brands and businesses optimize their potential, increase their visibility, and grow their income. Yes, that's something I'm very, very, very passionate about. I'm passionate about you growing your income and growing that business that you've worked so hard to put together. So today on Random Monday, what am I sharing? I am sharing how you can use strategy, just like Burna Boy and Wizkid. They have used strategy, they have used branding to position themselves and get that Grammy Award. So my question is, what's the Grammy Award in your industry? What's the Grammy Award? Is it being a top speaker? Is it being a top solution provider? What's that Grammy Award in your industry or in your sector? So if you want to know how to use branding and marketing or branding and strategy to do that, why don't you subscribe, turn on post notification, make sure you're part of this channel. I want you to be part of this channel because every Monday I'll be sharing key insights on how you can use branding, inspiration, and so many other things to grow your business, become a better individual, and above all, grow your income. So if that's something you like, why don't you turn on post notification, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you share this video with your friends, comment at the bottom, and let's know how this video was for you. So let's dive right into it. I'm excited. I have my notes here. I'm giving you all the things you need to know on how to use branding and marketing. So before I get right into it, one thing, a quick background about me. Like I said before, I'm a brand strategist and a personal brand fixer. I've been doing this for over 13 years. I've worked in several organizations. I run my own business, my social media agency, and my branding and social media agency, Karakuri. And we also have an event arm, which is known as Seats and Tickets. It's one of the fastest growing ticketing companies right here in Nigeria. And we are doing amazing, great things. We're doing great things. And up until recent, my team and I put together the very first out of Africa personal branding summit. And why we did that was because we wanted people to understand the importance of branding. And today I'll be sharing the importance of branding. Now, Burna Boy and Wizkid have made us proud. As Africans, Burna Boy and Wizkid have made us proud. Burna Boy, I want to focus more on Burna Boy in particular. Now, there's something we need to understand, and in branding, there's so many terms. Oh, brand assets, brand value proposition, and brand positioning, and all that. Those things are important. But what you need to know and how it applies to you is, number one, you need to be able to uncover or discover your unique story. Yes, what is that story about you? What is that thing that is different? Burna Boy and Wizkid never fail to talk about their unique story. They never fail to talk about their background of coming up with, Joe Legba, that's for Wizkid, and how things were rough for him and how he had to sleep in the studio and do all that. Burna Boy never fails to talk about the Nigerian narrative or the African narrative. He never fails to use his unique voice or his voice to speak about the injustice in some chapters or in some spheres right here in Nigeria and also in Africa. So what have they done over the years? They have stuck to their unique story and also been able to identify their unique voice, meaning they do not sound like any other person. Their stories are unique and special to them. They don't sound like any other person. Burna Boy doesn't sound like Davido, and the Burna Boy doesn't sound like Wizkid. Wizkid doesn't sound like Two-Face, and Two-Face doesn't sound like Ice Prince or MI. What am I trying to say? In your business, in your life, you need to understand that you have to be the original copy. Yes, you can't be a photocopy. As much as you aspire to be like other people in other industries, which is nothing wrong, you must have a role model. However, you must have your own unique way of doing things. You must have your own unique way of speaking. You must have your own unique way of relating. You must have your own unique way of communicating your benefits or your uniqueness. It's part of what makes up your unique story. Two, you must be authentic, which is in line with having a unique story. What does that mean? As much as you want to talk about your background or your brand, so how your business started or all the things you have gone through, you must be authentic. Irrespective of the level you find yourself, you have to be authentic. A lot of people have missed it in the past. When they move or they mix with a certain type of people, I don't want to call it low self-esteem, but you realize that they tend to switch their accent, they tend to start behaving in a certain way, or they tend to start doing things that are not in line or true about their image or their brand. So your brand has to be authentic. You must be the same way every day of the week. And like I always say, and I learned from one of my mentors, Kule Shorin, every product, every good product must have a universal appeal. As a good product that you are, you need to have a universal appeal, meaning that the message you have, the product you have, the service you bring to the table, the offer or solution you bring to the table must be applicable universally. In other words, if I take your product or service to the UK, would it be called the same thing? Or even if it's not called the same, would it be the same thing? So you say you have a beautification brand, so you make creams from shea butter and coconut oil and all that. Fantastic. However, the quality and the authenticity of that brand, if I move it over to Canada, would it be the same? Or is it just applicable to the people in Nigeria? You need to understand that. The same thing about all your other brand assets. Would it have the same meaning, the same story, the same emotion? Would it evoke the same emotion if it crosses border to another place? So that is why it's important for you to be authentic. That's why people now, what a lot of super brands do is they stick to their original name. So if your brand has a native name, you want that native name to be recognized across the world. Just the same way you have big brands like Toyota, like Mercedes, and all these big brands that we know, those names are their native names. So if you start your own brand with a native name, are you going to switch it when you cross over? Burna Boy didn't change his name when he started going abroad or when he started working with people abroad. So those things you need to consider. Number three, and quickly, number three is you need to understand positioning. How are you positioning your brand? It is very important. I tell people that it's not how much you know, it is how much you show. People do not know you when they don't see you. For me to know you, I need to see you. Just the same way you're watching this video today, or even you're watching the replay, this is how you get to know me, by seeing me. So even if I have all this knowledge and I'm not properly positioned so that you can get to see me, then you is as good as I don't have the knowledge. So it is not how much you know, it is how much you show. As a big brand, are you positioning yourself for success? Are you in the places where people would see you? Number four, in line with positioning, who are you associating with? Yes, you're positioning yourself, you want people to see you, but who are your associations? Who are you mixing with? Who are you associating with? It is very important for you to know that for my brand to be seen, I need to associate with the right people. Burna Boy started by changing his team. His mom was in charge, getting partnerships with record labels and distribution companies outside the country, because the goal, that's in line with your vision. The goal was, I need to get a Grammy Award. I need to be seen and respected globally, not just locally, not just in Nigeria, but globally. So the question now is, how do I go about that? What processes do I need to go through to get to that goal of being recognized globally? What did he do? He changed his team. He started spending more time outside the country. He started working with artists outside the country. He signed with distribution companies. Basically, he started putting things in place to position himself as a global artist, and like as he calls himself, the African giant. That's what he started doing. Before he knew it, he was on Jimmy Fallon's show, and he was on so many other talk shows in America. That's his ways of positioning yourself and getting the right visibility. Before you know it, his album Twice as Tall was executive produced by Sean Puff Daddy Combs, or Sean P. Diddy Combs, whichever one you want to call him. So it is important that you associate yourself with the people in your industry, or the people you aspire to be. It is very important. So I have talked about unique voice and originality. I've talked about authenticity. I've talked about positioning, and now association. It is very important that you know the kind of association you are part of. Who do you associate yourself with? You can't be said that you know something about an industry when nobody in the industry knows you. So I give an example. You'd call yourself a social media marketer, digital marketer, or even a coach. How many social media marketers in your industry know you? How many digital marketers know you? How many coaches know you? What platforms have you been lately? Are people inviting you to speak at places? Do you have a book? What are you currently doing to position yourself as an expert in your industry? Do you have tools, gifts, tools, resource materials that will make us see you as an expert? Are you associated with the top players, both locally and globally? Do you plan on getting into different communities or tribes? Do you plan on going into attending conferences or networking with the right people? These are the questions you need to be able to ask yourself. That way, you can position yourself right. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it. So you need to understand that positioning is key. Positioning is key. I'll go on a quick break. When I come back, we'll wrap it up and I'll tell you what you need to do. We'll be back. Welcome back from that short break. Yes, this is me, Emeka Ebeniro, and you are watching Random Mondays. Yes, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notification, guys. You need to subscribe to notification, guys. Make sure you are part of this community. Make sure you're part of this community. Turn on post notification. Subscribe to this channel. Play account. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure that you put a comment. Let us know how you're doing. How do you intend to use your brand to get to the level that you want to get to? So, guys, yes, welcome back. So, I've been talking about how Burna Boy and use branding strategy to get that Grammy. And the question is, what's the Grammy? What's that award? What's that accolade? What's that level in your industry that you want to get to? So, I talked about having a unique voice. So, let's break it down. In instance, you have a brand story. What's your unique voice? What's the personality of your business? Or even you as an individual, what's your personality? Do you understand that? Have you been able to uncover your unique voice? These things are very, very important. Also, do you know how to position yourself in your industry? Another question could now be, have you carved out a niche for yourself? You're not just a social media marketer for everyone. You need to, when you niche down, it helps you. Burna Boy is not just an artist for everyone. No. From the way he dresses, from the way he flows to everything he does, you would understand that he has niched down. He has a specific style. He has a specific market, and he's seen and perceived as a type of artist. So he doesn't switch styles or switch the way he looks every time. No, he has niched down and positioned himself right. You need to be able to know that, or do that rather. Another thing is, you also need to understand association. Who am I associating with? Who is going to help me, or who am I collaborating with, and who is enabling me get to the position that I want to get, or get to that prize or that goal that I've set for myself. So this and much more are very, very important. I hope you found this helpful. Make sure, like I said before, make sure you subscribe to my channel on YouTube. It's at Play Emeka. Search for a Play Emeka. You see it. Watch this video. Put your comments. Let us know let me know how I can help you work on your brand, help you position yourself. And if you have a company and you want to increase your visibility, that is what I do. I help people, both individuals and organizations, increase their visibility, grow their income. That's what I do, and I would love to help you. So if you like more of this type of videos, I'll be sharing Random Mondays and also other type of videos that would help your brand, your business, and also help you increase your capacity, because I know that you need all the help that you can get. So if this is something you're interested in, click the link, subscribe, turn on post notification for my next video, and I will see you shortly. It's not going to take too long. Random Mondays will be here every Monday, and you can also get to watch other videos on this channel that would help your journey. I know that you found this helpful, and I look forward to connecting with you. You can also follow me on all social media platforms at Play Emeka. I'm on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and the likes, and also TikTok at Play Emeka. So follow me on all social media platforms. I look forward to connecting with you. I look forward to helping you, on this journey of branding and also improving your content and social media game. So thank you so much for being part of Random Mondays. Like Burna Boy, be twice as tall and be that African giant, or be that giant in your industry. Thank you so much, and I'll see you.